Hey everyone, this is Nameless, and as you can see, got a new haircut. I'm not going to bother explaining it though. Anyway, this is essentially going to be one of 3 videos that I'm uploading for you entitled My Top 30 Favorite Anime of All Time. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Starting off with my number 30 choice would be Soul Eater. Now, Soul Eater, I'm aware, has its problems. The ending was not good, very cheesy. Despite that, though, I did still enjoy it. My favorite character is also Soul Eater. No, it's Black Star. If any of you are going to bullshit it, it's my favorite character. I choose it. It's my option. Sorry about that. I just do not like haters. Eating its way into my number 29 spot is Orica. Now, I'm going to say this right now. If you are planning to watch Orica, do not go into this show hungry. You are going to be demanding food 24/7. Yeah, this is only meant to be watched if you have a full stomach or if you have something to eat at the time. Warning you about that right now. My number 28 choice, which surprisingly still has some clothes on, is Needless. I'm pretty certain some of you were probably going to assume Kill la Kill from the way I was discussing that. But aside from that, yeah, this is one of the few Stephen Foster dubs I've heard that I actually liked. I mean, this show is not meant to be taken seriously. You have to turn your brain off to enjoy it. And it's a really action-packed series. Be forewarned, though, that one of the endings is very Yuri-related. Girl on girl. But yeah, Nameless, really good series, and if you haven't seen it, I recommend it, especially if you like some action comedy. Alright, next up, investigating my number 26 choice would... I'm sorry, 27. Psychopaths. Now, this series is very thought-provoking, and it comes from the very man who gave us Fate Zero and Puella Magi Monica Magica, Gen Udabuchi. This series isn't as dark as those 2 series, mind you, but it's still really good, and I recommend you check it out, especially if you like very thought-provoking series. Excuse me. And again, it's production IG with Gen Udabuchi mixed together, so can't go wrong with that. Psychopaths for fucking 1. Alright, next up we have my actual number 26 choice, Tiger and Bunny. If you're a Marvel and DC fan, then I recommend you check this out, because it is a superhero anime. They're a Marvel anime, but this is essentially, is an anime. Basically, heroes trying to get hero points to become top celebrities, and Kotetsu's fucking hilarious. Barnaby kind of annoyed me at times, but he grew on me. It's a good series. Alright, next up, she continues to amaze me into my number 25 spot, Spice of Wolf. Now, one of my favorite anime reviewers, Chibi, will basically fight you to the death for Hoa if you're trying to claim her as your waifu. Naturally, I assume I like her as one of my waifus, so we go to war on that. But Spice of Wolf, very good series, and actually I learned a bit more about currency thanks to this, so I like it. I wish there was a season 3 for this, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Spice of Wolf. Alright. Going crazy, all over the time and space. Doo-doo-doo is my number 24 choice, bitches. Bakano. Now, if you like very episodic anime, this is for you. Also, if you like the movie Pulp Fiction and are a Quentin Tarantino fan, you'll like this as well. Similar to Pulp Fiction, it jumps between different timelines. Not certain points in a year, but around years, from 1930 to through 1932, even in the early 1700s and somewhere in our time. So, yeah, Bakano for the fucking win. Bakano kicks fucking ass. Alright. If you feed the crown I shall adore into its number 23 choice is Guilty Crown. Now, this is one of the few times where I have to disagree with Shadowy CS when he reviewed it. I mean, I like the review, don't get me wrong, but I was not happy with how he discussed Shu Oma. I think he's one of the best characters I've ever seen. My favorite character in the show. And if you like something like if you like a series that has similar elements to Guilty Crown, like say Attica 7, someone of Code Geass. If I'm correct, I think some of the people involved with Code Geass were a part of this. I'm not exactly 100%, but you get my point. Fact is, this came out around the same time Fate Zero and Season 3 of Shauna came out, and it was very indecisive on whether people liked or enjoyed it. I really did, and as you can see, I went out of my way to buy it, as with most of the other titles. Not all of them. But yeah, Guilty Crown has a special place in my heart, and I think more people should see it. The Sweepers align together in my number 22 choice, Black Cats. This series I saw out of plain curiosity back when I was still in my early teens. And watching it a few more times when I got older, it still holds up really well, and I hope it stays in my top 30 anime for a long time. Maybe not forever, but who knows. Train Hartnett is definitely one of my favorite characters in a shonen series, and if you have not seen Black Cat, yeah, recommend it. It's a really good series. Alright, now we move on to my number 21 choice, and the one that will end this video, part 1 of 3 videos again, Attack on Titan. I'm pretty certain there are people going, what? You don't have this in your number 10? You don't have a top 5 number 1? What's wrong with you? Nimeless, my opinion. Deal with it. Okay, not to be a jerk or anything, but can't stand the fanboys. I mean, I used to be a fanboy of Attack on Titan myself, but I didn't go out of my way to say you should make it in your top 10. It's up to you if you want to add it in there or not. I wasn't forcing anyone. I'm just saying I was a huge fan of it. I mean, rewatching it again when the dub came out, I still liked it. But there are things in it that I had issues with that I can't in good conscience say it should be in my top 10. Has problems. If anyone's curious who my favorite character is, well, I already explained it in a video before. It's fucking Levi. Looking forward to Attack on Titan, no regrets. Rest of it when it's animated. For the love of God, Funimation, please put that on DVD. I want to buy that bad boy. But yeah, that's aside from the point. Attack on Titan, aside from the problems, I still enjoyed it, and not a huge fanboy of it anymore, but I still like it. FYI, this picture you see right here, this is essentially the final scene in the last episode of the first season. I have no idea what this even means, so people who read the manga will probably say it's a spoiler, knowing them they will. I have no idea what this implies, so I can't verify it. But yeah. Good stuff. Alright, that essentially ends part 1, and I will be getting part 2 ready as we speak after I finish this video. So, see you all in the next video. Later, for now.